In the ever-evolving landscape of international relations, new power dynamics often emerge subtly, and behind closed doors. Their effects ripple outward, causing significant geopolitical shifts. A recent revelation has exposed a secret collaboration between China and Iran, two major players in the global arena, with the aim of cutting off Europe from its vital energy exports. The reasons behind this clandestine move are as varied as they are intriguing, and the ramifications for Europe and the rest of the world could be significant. To truly understand the motives behind this new alliance, we must first delve into the past. Historically, China and Iran have had distinct relationships with Europe. China's economic ties with European nations have grown substantially over the past few decades, with the European Union being China's biggest trading partner for many years. On the other hand, Iran has had a more tumultuous relationship with Europe due to a series of sanctions, nuclear deals, and political differences. Yet, beneath these economic and political interactions, there has always been an undercurrent of rivalry and competition. Europe's heavy reliance on energy imports, especially gas and oil, has made it a significant player in the global energy markets. China and Iran, recognizing this vulnerability, saw an opportunity to further their own agendas. The strategic vision these two countries have embarked upon is reminiscent of the ancient Silk Road, but with a modern twist. China's Belt and Road Initiative, an ambitious global infrastructure project spanning continents, has already laid the groundwork by tapping into Iran's vast oil and gas reserves. China envisions a new energy Silk Road, bypassing traditional routes that Europe depended upon. This would not only solidify China's energy security, but would also provide Iran with an alternative market, reducing its dependence on European buyers. Iran, eager to break free from the shackles of Western sanctions, and to diversify its oil and gas clientele, found this proposition alluring. The strategic location of Iran, bridging the gap between Asia and Europe, made it the perfect partner for China in this endeavor. The plot to cut off Europe from energy exports wasn't conceived overnight. Sources suggest that several secret meetings between top Chinese and Iranian officials have taken place over the past year. These meetings, cloaked in utmost secrecy, were aimed at ironing out the logistics and potential obstacles of the new energy route. The covert nature of these talks, far from the prying eyes of international media and intelligence agencies, ensured that their plans remained hidden until they were ready to unveil them. When whispers of the secret alliance between China and Iran reached European capitals, there was palpable tension. Europe, already grappling with energy security issues, saw this as a direct threat. The response was a mixture of diplomacy and urgency. While some European leaders called for open dialogue with China and Iran to understand their intentions better, others pushed for a more aggressive stance, seeking alternative energy sources and strengthening their own energy infrastructure. One cannot ignore the potential impact of this move on global energy prices. With Europe potentially being cut off from a significant portion of its energy exports, prices could skyrocket, causing economic strain and further exacerbating the already tense global situation. The audacious move by China and Iran isn't just about energy. It's a grander play in the vast chessboard of international relations. By attempting to cut off Europe from its energy exports, China and Iran are challenging the current world order, signaling a shift in power dynamics. Furthermore, the implications stretch beyond Europe. The U.S., traditionally Europe's close ally, will likely be dragged into this vortex. The question remains, will the U.S. extend its support to its European allies, potentially escalating tensions with China and Iran, or will it adopt a more cautious approach, focusing on its own energy security and geopolitical interests? As the dust settles on this revelation, the ripple effects of this secret plot can be seen far and wide, extending beyond just the primary players. Countries in the Middle East, Central Asia, and even Africa are watching the unfolding scenario with bated breath. For many of them, energy exports constitute a significant portion of their economies, and any disruption in the established trade patterns could have profound consequences. The Central Asian republics, rich in energy resources, find themselves in a peculiar situation. Historically, they've balanced their relationships between the West, primarily Europe, and their powerful neighbor to the east, China. The new plot has presented them with a dilemma. Should they align with the burgeoning China-Iran alliance and benefit from the new energy Silk Road, or maintain their long-standing ties with Europe? The choice is not simple, as it involves not just economic considerations, but also complex political and cultural dynamics. The Middle East, always a hot spot for geopolitical intrigue, faces a new set of challenges. Nations like Saudi Arabia and the UAE, traditional allies of the West, might view the China-Iran alliance with suspicion. Their rivalry with Iran, especially in the context of the Sunni-Shia divide, adds another layer to the complexity. How these nations react, either by forming counter-alliances or seeking dialogue, will play a pivotal role in the region's stability. With Europe potentially seeking alternative energy sources, Africa emerges as an exciting prospect. Countries like Nigeria, Angola, and Algeria, rich in oil and gas, could fill the void left by the China-Iran plot. This might usher in a new era of African-European collaboration, leading to increased investments, infrastructure development, and mutual growth. However, this also brings challenges. The risk of neocolonialism, where powerful nations exploit the resources of weaker ones, looms large. African leaders will need to tread carefully, ensuring that any new energy deals benefit their populations and contribute to sustainable development. In this digital age, information is power. The fact that China and Iran managed to keep their plot secret for so long is a testament to their capabilities in the realm of cyber operations and information warfare. However, this also underscores the importance of intelligence sharing and cybersecurity in today's world. Europe's realization of this covert operation underscores the vital role that intelligence agencies play in ensuring national security. The need for effective counterintelligence operations and robust cyber defense mechanisms has never been more acute. One clear takeaway from this saga is Europe's pressing need to diversify its energy sources. While the continent has made strides in harnessing renewable energy, the China-Iran plot brings into sharp focus the vulnerabilities inherent in over-reliance on a few energy suppliers. In response, Europe might accelerate its transition to green energy. Investments in solar, wind, hydro, and nuclear energy could see an uptick. Such a shift would not only enhance energy security, but also address the pressing concerns of climate change. In a twist of irony, the China-Iran move might inadvertently push Europe toward a more sustainable energy future faster than anticipated. Global challenges require global solutions. Multilateral institutions like the United Nations, the International Energy Agency, and the World Trade Organization will play an indispensable role in mediating and finding common ground amidst these tensions. These institutions can provide forums for dialogue, facilitate trust-building measures, and ensure that global commerce and energy flows continue unhindered. Their role in conflict resolution and promoting international cooperation will be paramount as countries grapple with the evolving geopolitical landscape. Beyond the realm of geopolitics, the economic consequences of this plot are profound. Global markets thrive on predictability, and any significant disruption in energy flows to Europe, a major economic bloc, can send shockwaves through global financial systems. Stock markets, currency exchanges, and commodity prices could all experience volatility in the wake of these developments. Businesses, especially those heavily invested in the energy sector or dependent on stable energy prices, will need to re-evaluate their strategies. Risk mitigation, diversification of supply chains, and a renewed focus on sustainability might become the order of the day. The unfolding story of the China-Iran plot is a stark reminder of the intricacies of the modern world. It underscores that in the realm of global politics, actions and strategies are often multifaceted, with cascading impacts that touch every corner of the globe. As this chapter in global geopolitics continues to unfold, it serves as a lesson in the importance of foresight, adaptability, and collaboration for Europe and the world at large. The future lies not in isolation or confrontation but in building bridges, forging new alliances, and above all, fostering mutual understanding in an ever-changing world. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure the notification bell is turned on so you don't miss a video.